Wednesday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now it is exactly 4:58 a.m. and this is the first day of my work week. First official day. I worked on Sunday, so I already put one day in. You know your boy got to get that overtime. Oh, yes, we do. We have to get that overtime. My son is draining my pockets right now. He is running up the bag as far as his expenses are concerned. So I got to make some money. And I know I talk about making money all the time on these morning thoughts, but that is the mentality of a man as a provider, as a adult that is taking care of business, as far as somebody that is looking forward to your financial future. That is the mentality that you must have as soon as you wake up. But before you even get to doing all of that, you got to make sure that you get your workout in too. So check out the morning PSAs. I do it 6 days a week on a consistent basis. I do not miss for nothing or no one. That's just what I got to do, man. But let's get to it. So as you know, I did my voting yesterday, and I was really taken back when one of the things that we were voting on, which was on the docket, was the fact that we literally had to vote on the parents assuming full responsibility over their children. You have the final say. You are the one that basically dictate the terms as far as your child assuming all responsibility, right? And my thing is this: why in the hell is that even on the docket to vote for? And this is why I do not like big government. I prefer smaller government. Why? Because I don't want the government in my business. It is not the government's responsibility to tell me how I need to raise my child, the way that I raise my child, the things that I do with my child. No. So guys, you have to pay attention to these things and participate in your local, state, and general elections. And I would argue to say that our local and our state elections are way more important than a general election. There's so many people I know that did not go out there and vote yesterday and didn't even know the things that were on the docket to vote for. You cannot complain about your property taxes going up if you're not voting to stop your property taxes from going up. You cannot complain about the government taking our money, our tax dollars, our hard-earned money that we make every single day, every single week, every single month, and using it towards things that don't matter if you are not going out there and voting for things that matter to you. So I don't want to hear people online complaining about what the government is doing with our tax dollars, and you're not going out there and standing up for yourself and your community and say, no, we do not want this. We do not want our tax dollars going towards this or going towards that. We want the laws to be like this. This is why it's important to exercise your right to vote. But a lot of people refuse to do it. They'll wait till the general election to do it. They'll wait till just the midterms to do it. Nah, you need to vote as much as possible. You have a say on what goes on in your community, in your neighborhood, in your city, in your state, in your country. So exercise your right to vote, all right? But that thing just took me off guard, man. And guys, this is why we also need to make sure that we do what we're supposed to do as far as making sure that the government does not tell us when and when we can't see our children. So you got to make sure that you vet properly, of course, women and men. Make sure that you lay down with somebody, if you choose to do so, with somebody that's going in the same direction as you, or don't have any kids with that person. Let me tell you something. Going through a custody battle is a nightmare. If you do not have all of your ducks in a row, you will be put in a bad situation. Luckily for me, I had already planned certain things out to where things worked out in my favor. But at the same time, I don't want no judge telling me when I can't see my son. That's some bullshit. That is straight up bullshit. That is ultimately up to the parents. And if you lay down with a witch, or if you lay down with a piece of shit man, look, that's all on you. So at the end of the day, me personally, I can only blame myself, right? But this is why I made the mistake so you don't have to. I tell my son this all the time. Pay attention to daddy. Learn from daddy. Daddy's going to tell you his mistakes, his pitfalls that he's went through his whole life. So you don't have to do that. I made the mistake so you don't have to make the mistake. But it's up to you to pay attention, retain the information that I'm giving you, and utilize that, because you know how it feels not to see me on a regular basis every single day, right? So if you don't want that, then make sure that you don't put your kids in that same situation. We are better together than apart, okay? Two-parent households is the backbone of our country, you know, and making sure that every child gets the proper upbringing the child deserves to have that experience. And it's really our decision making that causes these single mother households, okay? It causes our kids to become degenerates, and we don't want that anymore. We got to start making adjustments and changing that for the better. Remember, the next generation are going to be the leaders of this world, right? The leaders of the United States. So we got to make sure that they have every resource available to them, the best upbringing possible. That way, when we're old and we in a nursing homes and we walking around, you know, with our canes and hunchback and all of that, we know that at least the world is in good hands, because we did everything necessary to ensure that they had every resource and every access to information as possible, so they can lead us into the future in a productive, positive way. All right. Well, I'm hungry as hell. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I need to eat. You already know I need to have my coffee. I drink coffee every day. Judge me if you want. I don't care. I love coffee, and I still got to make that. I still got to feed the dog and get my butt to work on time, because you got to be punctual no matter what. I've been slacking a little bit, so I got to do a better job making sure that I get to work on time and make sure that I remove the barriers that are preventing me from getting to work on time. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope everybody has a blessed Wednesday, aka hump day, and I will see y'all later. Peace.
People still talking shit behind my back. That's cool, but I'ma just do me, it's all I can do. They say life's a chess game, well, make you move. But I'm ahead of you and I'm plotting my next move. Gon' run your mouth about me, it's all good, but I'ma still keep a positive attitude. But what you should worry about is what I'ma do. Cause right now I'm plotting my next move. I'm worthy before my competition is